Welcome back to RamyWorks 360. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how I use zenithal highlights using nothing more than black primer, Tamiya's Flat White, and an airbrush to give you realistic highlights before you even start painting. Let's jump into it. One of the biggest differences between flat-looking models and realistic miniatures is understanding light. And honestly, zenithal highlighting is one of the easiest ways to instantly level up your painting. And now for the zenithal highlight with Tamiya Flat White. So if you're unfamiliar with a zenithal highlight, basically what I'm doing here is spraying a lighter color from above to simulate where natural light would hit the vehicle. The top surfaces get most of the light naturally, while the lower sections and recessed areas stay darker. I also spray from about a 45-degree angle to catch the upper sides and edges. That helps create a smoother transition between the bright top surfaces and the darker lower hull, instead of everything looking flat and monotone. Once the NATO green goes on the top of this, those lighter and darker tones will still subtly show through underneath and help give the vehicle more depth and variation. Even though the effect ends up pretty subtle, it makes a huge difference in brightening the vehicle and bringing it to life. This creates instant contrast and depth. Even before paint goes on, the model already has lighting information built into it. Now, I said black primer before. The reason why I always start with black primer is because it gives me deep shadows and helps define details. The key is direction. I'm not trying to paint the model white, I'm only spraying from above at roughly a 45-degree angle. One of the most common, biggest mistakes beginners make is spraying too much white and losing all the shadows. You want contrast. The black areas are just as important as the highlights. Zenithal highlighting isn't about perfection, it's about creating a foundation of light and shadow that makes the final model feel more realistic. Immediately once you start spraying your base color over the top, those highlights start showing through naturally. That's what helps create that realistic depth and color variation. If this helped you out, please like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I've got more Stryker builds, figure painting, weathering, and diorama videos on the way. I'll see you in the next one.